Hello, my ginger loves. I hope all is well. Ooh, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. Grease up these hands so I don't be ashy. Ooh, I pray all is well. If you're going out tonight, if you're celebrating, be safe. Wear your protection. Say some prayers. Cover yourself and your children if you have them for divine protection. The veil is lifted, so we got to be on our P's and Q's. If you're doing any rituals, try to incorporate some kind of spiritual bath or protection bath. Let's get going. Remember, I am not for everyone, and neither are those readings. They are for those on the healing journey. Take what belongs to you and leave what does not. If it ain't yours, don't claim it. It's that simple. Did everybody enjoy this full moon we just had? Did y'all see it? She was so beautiful. I was so excited. Ever since I came back to Florida, I've been able to see the moon very clearly. When I was in Georgia, I had to be in certain parts of Atlanta to see the moon. And sometimes being in them parts wasn't a part of the plan. So I'm very happy that I'm able to see the moon. Did some releasing, did an egg cleanse. It was really nice. Alright, y'all. Let's get going. Not feeling like I need to do 3. So, whoever comes out, that's what we gonna do. See? Your mind is an altar to source energy, and then on the bottom, it's okay to feel what you need to feel. We've talked about this. Your mind is an altar to source energy. So, I tell y'all, speak what you seek until you see what you say. Whatever you're putting your concentration on, that's what you're gonna get. And if you're in a place of gratitude, if you're in a place of love and of peace, of, just thanking the divine for where you are, what you have, what you've been able to cultivate, what you've been able to manifest, that's what you're offering to God. Okay? What you're thinking about constantly, what you're putting your energy to, that's what you are offering to God, to the universe, to the Most High. So, you may need to be just getting a little bit more in tuned. Someone may need to listen to some music that will open your pineal gland. I talked about in the last reading doing a fast. All of that helps to decalcify that gland. Altering your eating habits so that you can open your mind more, so that you can see with the correct eye. See this as above, so below. So you've got to make sure that what you're thinking about is conducive to what you are desiring to see for yourself. Okay? Definitely keeping in mind that your thoughts are not always going to be positive. That's not realistic. And people who tell you, think positive, think positive, think positive, you have to always think positive, that's not realistic. What's realistic is when you are having negative thoughts, you are training yourself to transmute those thoughts so that you can turn it into a positive, so that you can change the way you're thinking about certain things. That's realistic. But what you want to do is train yourself. When you find that you're having negative thinking, remembering that as above, so below, train your mind that when you're having negative or low vibrational thinking, you're changing that around into something positive so that it becomes automatic for you. You can do it without any effort. It's going to take effort at first, especially if you are a person that as soon as something doesn't go your way or something doesn't work out the way you wanted it to, you automatically go into a negative state of mind or a low vibrational state of mind. It's going to take some work, but eventually you can get to a place where you're able to automatically change your thoughts without any effort. But what you are thinking is what you are offering to God. So you want to be mindful of your offerings. That's what this is saying, okay? And then on the bottom, it's okay to feel what you need to feel. This is giving the energy of someone who either, I feel like this is something stemming from childhood. You weren't allowed to feel your feelings. You weren't allowed to express yourself. You weren't allowed to be unhappy. You weren't allowed to have time to process what it is that you are experiencing in your emotions. And that will do one of two things. It will cause you to be emotionally unavailable, or it will make you a menace, because you don't know how to express yourself in a healthy way, and so everything is a rampage. Or you're emotionally unavailable. You just shut off. I have been both of those people. Children are to be seen and not heard. Stay in a child's place. I can't speak for anybody else's experience. I'm Black. I can only speak for the Black experience. Those are things that our parents often tell us, and it makes you emotionally unavailable. it can also make you a menace, because when you get older, you don't know how to express yourself. So it makes all kinds of relationships, ships of every kind, extremely complicated, very tumultuous, and can be violent. I know for me, it caused me to attract violence in partners, and the violence and the abuse, the degree of it got worse and worse the older I got, until I began my healing journey. I had to make peace with sometimes I was angry. I had to make peace with sometimes I'm okay. I had to make peace with sometimes I just am not in a good mood, and that's okay. I had to make peace with my emotions, and I had to learn to healthily process my emotions. I am a Capricorn. We are not very expressive to everyone. We tend to be very private. We go through a lot emotionally because we are the GOAT. We're very strong. And people don't understand that sometimes the healer needs healing. And so when I began to go on my healing journey, that's when I began to be able to process my feelings, my emotions effectively and healthily. Okay, I did not allow my emotions to run me. I ran my emotions. Okay, I didn't allow my emotions to overwhelm me or to cause me to shut down. Do I still have those moments? Absolutely, I do. There are times, especially when I'm going through, when certain things are occurring in my life, I do tend to shut down and remove myself from everyone. And that is honestly for other people's protection, because I'm still learning in certain aspects, in certain areas, how to process emotions with those things. It's a learning process, and the process is always going. So, do I have full control over myself all the time? No. I do lose it sometimes. There are still certain people in my life that they push that button and I lose it. But the way I lose it has changed. I am a lot more controlled with my words. I have a very lethal tongue, and I will hurt you to your soul. And because I know that, that's what made me start having to get a hold of myself, to feel how I'm feeling, know that it's okay, but also know that I can't hurt you just because you've hurt me. That's not okay. So, that someone may be experiencing that. You may be a person that you suppress your emotions. You don't allow yourself to really feel what you're needing to feel, especially when it comes to grief. I don't know why that's coming, but especially when it comes to grief. And grieving doesn't necessarily have to be because you experienced a death. We grieve a lot of kinds of different losses. And so you need to get to a place where you healthily process your emotions. You allow yourself to experience whatever it is that you're feeling, and you move through it. You don't allow it to overwhelm you, control you, take you over, and you just go into the black hole. You've got to learn to feel what you're going through and learn what works for you in processing those emotions. But you've got to make peace with it, and you have to know that it's perfectly normal. It's perfectly fine if you are angry, if you are sad, if you're not overwhelmingly happy all the time. It's just not, yeah. You have to be okay with that. Someone is suppressing something, or you're keeping yourself from feeling something very, very deeply. And you need to feel it, whatever it is. Let it be in your mind so that you can give it to God. And God can help you to see it differently and to process. I hope this resonated for someone. If it did, please like, share, subscribe to the channel, comment, let me know. I love y'all so much. Thank you for rocking with me. I hope y'all have a wonderful Halloween. Be safe, protect yourself. Make sure that you sage yourself, sage your children, save your candy bag, save your backpack, whatever you're using to collect your items. If you're going to parties, if the energy is not feeling right, make sure you remove yourself, because that's something trying to attach to you. Somebody needs to hear that. Don't stay in spaces where you don't feel comfortable. If you're ready to go, you're ready to go. And that's just what it is. But, sage yourself, Palo Santo, put you black obsidian, onyx, hematite, something on your person. If you are a woman and you wear bras, put it in your bra. Put it in your pocket, put it in your purse, something that's going to be close to your body, so that you can have that field around you. Anywho, enjoy the rest of y'all day. I love y'all so much. Bye.